Hi everyone. pOtAto hopes that you're all safe and well during this public health crisis. pOtAto would like to share a video about how to take care of your mental well-being during this difficult time. It is important to be able to identify when you're in a moment of distress, what contributes to your cycle of distress, and how to manage them. We should all start off by acknowledging that it's okay to feel anxious, depressed, and helpless during this time. Accept how you feel and find ways to make yourself feel better. No matter how chaotic we feel inside, learn to embrace your emotions in a structured way. Identify why you feel this way, ask yourself what made you feel this way and what makes it better or worse. Once you have identified it, allow yourself to cry or feel angry, but once that time for expressing all that is over, move on to finding a solution. pOtAto would also like to remind all of you that pOtAto is here for you and to care for you. If you have any problems, know that you can always chat to a pOtAto. Chatting or venting it all out is a part of the healing process. Here are some tips on how to stay sane during this period. 1. Find a healthy balance in relation to media coverage. While it is very important for us all to stay informed, it is also important to identify how you react to news stories. For example, if you find yourself feeling anxious, confused, or under stress when reading the news, it may be worthwhile considering limiting your media intake if it upsets you or your family so much. This includes social media too. If the people you follow are constantly posting and sharing upsetting stories, they are likely trying to sensationalize things, so try to limit your time scrolling through your timeline. Online sources are not always accurate, so make sure you stay informed with reputable sources on the outbreak, not just some random drama mama news. 2. Maintain a routine for your well-being. If you are a socially responsible person, you are likely self-isolating and avoiding crowded spaces. Good on you for being sensible. But due to these new limitations, it can make us feel very isolated and alone. pOtAto thinks that when humans have more time on their hands, their brains can go into catastrophic thinking mode. This means we all allow our minds to jump into imagining the worst case scenarios. When we get into such a mindset, it can seem difficult to break out of this. So just like the coronavirus situation we are in now, the way to go about this is just to focus on prevention, because prevention is better than cure. The best way to prevent your brain going out of control is to keep it busy. Make a plan on how you would want to spend your days at home. Purely Netflix and Deliveroo is not a healthy combo. Keeping a routine is important in maintaining healthy mental well-being when confined at home. This means setting a routine at home and incorporating valuable habits. An example routine could be getting up at 9 a.m. every morning, meditate for at least 10 minutes each day, eat healthy, well-balanced meals, drink enough water, do YouTube exercises in the morning and evenings, avoid sitting for more than an hour at a time, limit your screen time, read more books, clean and tidy your house, and keep your mind active with things like games, puzzles, or learning something new, like a language or an instrument. 3. Keep in touch. Since many of our regular social activities are no longer available to us, we should put in the effort to be in touch with others in other ways. This means to actively make plans to video or call up people that you would normally see in person. Connect often with family and reach out to friends that you've not seen in a while. If we all connect, we stay stronger together. Remember to spread positivity and engage in healthy conversations. Your friends and family on the receiving end of your messages, phone calls, emails, or video calls will be affected by the message you send to them. Instead of contributing to sensationalism and misinformation during this difficult time, try to focus on finding positivity. Remember that we all have the power to influence others. During a difficult time like this, why not try to cheer someone up and keep the mood happy? Part 4. Seek support. Remind yourself that your feelings are valid and that you have every right to express them. It is normal to feel overwhelmed, helpless, and stressed out by the news of the outbreak. Find a safe way that you can release your emotions and acknowledge any feelings of distress. pOtAto thinks that humans all work better when in company and with support. We should all activate our support network. This means reaching out to close friends and family members you trust and ask if they are okay with listening to you vent. People who care about you will always jump to help you, but they cannot help you if you do not ask them. Humans are not mind readers. Another way is to start journaling how you feel. Having a journal is a safe space for you to acknowledge how you truly feel, without any judgment. By journaling, we analyse why and how we feel this way, and it helps us better understand what we are going through. Lastly, you can always chat to pOtAto if you really need help. The link for this is in the description below. Check below. 5. Utilise your free time wisely. There's probably not going to be another chance in life where staying home helps save lives. This also means we should appreciate this opportunity, no matter how grim it may be, to find ways to utilise our extra free time. In a way, we look for the silver lining and turn it into an asset. So go online and learn as much as you can. Take online classes, learn something new, like an interior design class, to style your apartment and redecorate your living space, or learn how to start a business online. This is the time to discover more about yourself and spark creativity. We are so lucky to have internet access. Appreciate this and use it to your advantage. Don't just slob around wasting time on watching shows and games. Although it's really rewarding to be able to do this sometimes, we should plan our time so that we contribute to living our best selves even in a time of crisis. 6. Manage expectations and keep positive. The coronavirus pandemic is uniquely stressful. Having not much control over the situation makes humans anxious. The emotional and cognitive load that is brought along by this pandemic should not be underestimated. Know that difficulty concentrating, feeling helpless, or feeling anxious and afraid are all emotions that can be expected. If you feel this way, you are not alone. No matter how alone or isolated you feel, know that you are not alone. Even if the world can seem cruel at times, there are still warm people who would jump to support you. Maybe you just haven't met them yet. Don't give up believing in the good of people. We may all try a tactic called temporal distancing. Temporal distancing is an emotion regulation strategy where we learn to reframe the way we think about current events in order to change its emotional impact on ourselves. In simple terms, think in the long term. For example, imagine how you look back on all of this year or even many years from now. Put things into perspective and be reassured that this will pass. Let's try and put things into perspective and realise that we're all still very lucky to have what we have, to have family and people we love around us, to have a home we can live in comfortably, and to have internet access. To summarise this video, pOtAto is telling you to give yourself time to freak out, and then stop freaking out and use your free time to make yourself a better human. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to wash your hands and eat your vegetables. Bye!